The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Dallas Mavericks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Los Angeles Lakers. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now the Lakers starting group. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's LeBron James, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, they've got Exum, Washington out there with Davis. Then there's Harden, and it's Irving at the 1. Take a look at the Mavericks. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that was a great piece of advice. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vanderbilt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Irving. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up top, Reeves. Over to the wing. Vanderbilt with it. Picked up by Davis. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. I guess that's the best we can do against Team James, guys.
Thank you, David. Washington passes to Hardy. To the wing on the left. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Davis missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's LeBron. A special move before the shot.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
And stolen by James. Pass to Hayes. LeBron outside. That one falls.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Now here's Exum. Back to Irving. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. At the elbow, it's James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Mavericks trail by 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Irving passes to Hardy. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Reeves finds Reddish. Back to Reeves. Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. It's stolen by Davis. Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And it's Gafford laying it in.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Reeves punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
James against Irving. Now Washington still scoreless. Pass to Davis. Back to Washington. It's stolen by Reddish. Now the Lakers on the break. James looking around. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Irving. Vanderbilt with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Reddish. Great D that time from Davis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. Wood, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now here's Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gafford inside. Finney-Smith defending. And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is Smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Second team foul.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now. The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
LeBron against Washington. Outside, James. Finney-Smith kicks to Reddish. Dinwiddie with the steal. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Dinwiddie so efficient, making the most of his opportunity with good effect.
Pass to Wood. On the wing, James. He's covered by Washington. Here's Wood. Great D that time from Davis. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Right side, Irving. Davis with it. Back to Irving. Pass to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Reeves outside. Reddish with the ball. No scoring in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Lakers shooting about 42% so far. Taking a look at the Lakers. Christian Wood is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Reddish. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Vincent with it. Dinwiddie covering. To the wing right side. Wood cans the shot from the wing.
Well, Wood has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Martin wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Martin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. And here's the Lakers. And Dinwiddie over to help. Wood kicks to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Thompson. Wood against Dinwiddie. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Tries from the block. It's stolen by Reddish. Vincent with it. the corner, Wood. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Vanderbilt misses. Mavericks leading by 3. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Lively. Outside for Martin. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
On defense, Dallas. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. On the wing, Reed. Covered by Irving, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Dallas leading by 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Klay Thompson, 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Reeves finds Reddish. Back to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. To Reddish, trying to get something going. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside, Martin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Martin's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
They get the rebound. Here's Reddish. Good D by Thompson.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. The 3. On the wing, Thompson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. And he drives in, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie. This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. Cam Reddish, 2 shots.
And the first one goes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Both free throws good from Reddish.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Davis in the corner. Christie against Reeves. Thompson surveying the floor. Davis has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Thompson outside. Now Lively, scoreless thus far. Davis with it. He's picked up by James, and it's Davis missing.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Christie against Reeves. LeBron left side. Wood a screen on Davis. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from James.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Lively the pass to Dinwiddie. And James pulls it down.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
James driving. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson in the corner. Outside, Davis. Back to Thompson. Pass to Lively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
For Dallas, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Hardy in for Dinwiddie. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron outside. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. James crowbars it in.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Christie, still without a basket. Lively against LeBron. Davis looking for an opening.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul him.
For Dallas, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Derek Lively. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Wood. And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get out of the seat and on your feet for the D-Town crew.
Martin's checked in for P.J. Washington. The Lakers also changing it up. Wood, he's checked in for Hayes, and James subbed in for Austin Reeves. Lakers trail by 4. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. And here's James outside. Kept alive. Here's Kleba. Kicks it out to James. Tries again. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Hardy. Guarded closer. High post, Davis. Pass to Hardy. Over connect. And that one's good. Hardy's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
From deep, Wood, and he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas leading by 3. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans' half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Someone left the window open. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Davis is out there with Martin. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardy in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hayes with the screen for James. That shot off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Hardy. Davis with a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Hardy. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. LeBron outside for the tie. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Over to the left wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Lakers trail by 3. Here's James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Now here's Davis. He's got 9. Now here is Martin. Here's Hardy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 4. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Klay Thompson in for Martin. James checked in for the Lakers. Free throw good. Hardy. The Lakers making a switch here. Woods checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is James. Pass to James. Off with the layup.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Dallas moving the ball around. Vanderbilt with the steal. James kicks to Reddish. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Reddish has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Hardy passes to Lively. On the wing, Thompson. Lively with the screen. Over in the corner, Washington. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
LeBron outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Thompson right side. From past the arc. Thompson with the 3.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside, James. Shoots over Washington. LeBron with another miss.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Washington passes to Lively. Count it. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And they get it. Oh, LeBron's just
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Hardy. And there it is for him. Hardy's got 4 this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
LeBron against Washington. Here's James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to James. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Wood. Here's Vanderbilt. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Mavericks leading by 7. Rebound the Lakers. James looking it over. Inside. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Lively. And he banks in the layup. Lively's got 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Thompson. The kick out to Irving. Washington with a screen on Vanderbilt. And it's Irving missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's James. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Christie's checked in for Dallas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in. The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 5. Vanderbilt, a screen on Dinwiddie. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Thompson passes to Lively. Now here's Dinwiddie, defended by Vincent. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Vincent's shot is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
On the wing, Dinwiddie, defended by Vincent. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Davis is subbed in for P.J. Washington. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Connects checked in. Count it. Good. Gafford's got 8 points.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to connect. 1:04 left to play in the 3rd. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. Now Vanderbilt. And it's off from 3-point range. Now here's Gafford. 8 points for him. Here's Christie. Back to Gafford. To the inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Dinwiddie kicks to Gafford. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Back to Gafford. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Gabe Vincent is out there with James. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Davis. Wide open look. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now Wood following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Here's Vincent, covered by Martin. Vincent, the pass to Finney-Smith. Vincent with it, working on Martin. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Vincent. Dinwiddie drives in. Pass to Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dinwiddie dishes to Davis. Shoots over James. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Davis. Over Kleber. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Those long arms of AD help him on jumpers. He pretty much can't get to a shot because he's so long and extends them.
Mavericks leading by 7. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
James against Christian. Driving in. Pass to Davis.
Boy, excellent coverage that time by Wood. His length and speed make him hard to get around.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Kleber. Started by Davis. Here's Vincent. It's tipped.
Well, it's rare to see a block shot from a perimeter player like Dinwiddie, but good job that time.
And Davis throws it down.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Pass to Wood. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hits it from 3-point range.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And so the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. James in the post. Dinwiddie covering. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here is Martin. Pass to Lively. 5 on the clock. Lively sends a screen for Irving. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
James. LeBron brushing off the contact.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Outside for Martin. Here's Lively. Covered by Hayes. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lakers trail by 11. James with it. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
We weren't in the locker room at halftime, but it's obvious what they discussed. Let's pound it inside until they figure out how to stop us.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Rush. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis is... Irving against LeBron. Thompson outside. Dallas again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Reeves finds James. Into the lane, and Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by James.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots for us.
Reeves can't hit. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Mavericks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, well, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
They get it back. Pass to Exum. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. "20 seconds left in the game. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice pump fake by AD. So good at drawing fouls.
At the line for Dallas, Anthony Davis, taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot's good from LeBron. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
LeBron, 14 foul. At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Clay. This was a grinded-out win. How did you pull away?
Defense. That's simple. It was a sloppy game at times, but we're making missed shots. That's a given. But one constant you can have when you play this game is how hard you play on defense and how focused you are. And I felt like, besides not boxing out at times, our defense was amazing tonight.
You certainly turned it up at that end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Davis.